Hello everyone, myself Viren Patel, associated with LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. So in this current video lecture series, we are studying subject of Physics Group 1. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is wave, motion and acoustics. So we know that acoustics is a branch of physics that deals with the study of mechanical waves in gases, liquids and solids. So in today's video, we are covering the topics such as types of wave motion, classification of sound wave, classification of audible sound, and at last we will see the characteristics of musical sound. So let's start with the first topic of today's session, that is types of wave motion. There are two types of wave motion. There is a transverse waves as well as longitudinal waves. So let's compare both wave motion. So transverse waves consist of crates and trough. In case of longitudinal waves, it consists of compressions and rarefactions. There are no pressure variations in transverse waves, where there is a pressure variation throughout the medium in case of longitudinal waves. Transverse waves can be propagated through the solids and surfaces of liquids, but not in gases, where in the case of longitudinal waves, it can propagate through the solids, liquids as well through the gases. In transverse waves, the particles of medium vibrate at right angles to the direction of wave propagation, where in case of longitudinal waves, the particles of medium vibrate parallel to the direction of wave propagation. There is no change in the density of medium in case of transverse waves, where in case of longitudinal waves, there is a change in density throughout the medium. Light wave is an example of transverse wave, where sound wave is an example of longitudinal waves. So these two are the types of wave motion. Now let's discuss the classification of sound waves. So infrasonic waves, which has the frequency less than the 20 Hz, where second type is audible sound. As we know that audible sound ranges between 20 Hz to 20 kHz. We can hear that audible sound. And the next is ultrasound. So we have studied the ultrasonic signals, that it has a frequency greater than 20 kHz. So these three are the sound waves: infrasonic waves, audible waves and ultrasonic waves. Now let's compare the musical sound and noise. So in case of musical sound, it produces a pleasing effect on ear, where in case of noise, it produces jarring effect on ear. Same way, waveforms are regular in shape in case of musical sound, where in case of noise, waveforms are irregular in shape. Musical sound has definite periodicity, where in case of noise, it do not have definite periodicity. Musical sound undergo sudden change in amplitude, where noise undergo a sudden change in amplitude. So we can say that in case of musical sound, there is a change in amplitude occurs, but it is not a sudden, where in case of noise, there might be a chances of sudden change in amplitude. So now coming to the next topic, that is characteristic of musical sound. So let's start with the first characteristic, that is pitch. So pitch is related to the frequency of sound. It is a sensation which helps in distinguishing between a note of high frequency and low frequency sound of same intensity produced by same musical instrument. The sound produced by ladies and children is of high pitch due to the high frequency. So we can say that if the frequency of sound is high, then pitch is also high. Now let's discuss the second property, that is loudness. So it is a degree of sensation produced on ear. It varies from one listener to another. It depends upon intensity and sensitiveness on ear. Loudness proportional to the log of intensity. Here we can say that capital L is equals to K log I base 10. It is directly proportional to the logarithmic function of intensity. This is known as Weber-Fechner law. From above equation, we can take the ratio of dl by di equals to k by I, where dl by di stands for sensitiveness of ear. So sensitiveness decreases with increases in intensity. Now let's come to the last characteristic, that is timbre. So it is the quality of sound which enables us to distinguish between two sounds having same loudness and pitch. So it depends on the presence of overtones. So these are the characteristics of sound. Now let's discuss intensity and intensity level. The amount of sound energy Q flowing per unit area in unit time when the surface is held normal to the direction of propagation of wave. Then we can say that capital I is equals to Q by capital A into T. So it is physical quantity which depends upon frequency, amplitude, velocity and density of medium. So the logarithmic ratio of intensity of a sound wave to the standard intensity defines intensity level, or we can say that relative intensity. So it is given by the equation IL equals to K log I by I0 base 10, where I and I0 be the intensity of two sounds and L1 and L0 be the corresponding loudness. So we can say that L1 equals to K log I, where L0 is equals to K log I0. Now intensity level IL is equals to L1 minus L0. So if we replace the both values of L1 and L0, then we have IL equals to K log I minus K log I0. So at last we have IL equals to K log I by I0. Now if K is equals to 1, then IL equals to 10 log I by I0. It is given by the unit decibel. We know that 1 bell equals to 10 decibel. Now the minimum intensity which a human ear can sense is called threshold intensity, and its value is 10 raised to minus 12 watt per meter square. Now let's discuss the difference between loudness and intensity. So it is a degree of sensation produced on ear in case of loudness, where intensity is amount of sound energy per unit area in unit time. Loudness varies from listener to listener, where intensity is independent of listener. The unit of loudness is shown, where the unit of intensity is watt per meter square. So in this video, we have discussed the types of wave motion, transverse waves and longitudinal wave. You have to keep in mind that transverse waves can be propagated through the solids and surface of liquids but not in gases, where in case of longitudinal waves can be propagated through the solids, liquids as well as through the gases. Then we have discussed the three types of sound waves, that is infrasonic waves which has frequency less than 20 Hz. Second is audible sound. It ranges between 20 Hz to 20 kHz. And ultrasound which has frequency greater than the 20 kHz. Then we have compared the musical sound and noise. So musical sound produces a pleasing effect on ear, where noise produces a jarring effect on ear. Musical sound are regular in shape, where noise are irregular in shape. Then we have discussed three characteristics of musical sound, that is pitch, loudness and timbre. Pitch related to the frequency of sound, loudness related to the intensity of sound and timbre related to the quality of sound. And then we have compared the loudness and intensity. Now in next video we will learn about sound absorption and reverberation. So that's it for today's session. Thanks for watching.